This is the slope video on how to find the slope. Our first example is -2, -6, and 3 and 5. For our first step, we will need to graph these points, and I've already done that for you here, and I've connected them and drew a line. So in order to find the slope, I have to first count my rise and put it over my run. So in order to rise, I'm going to start from the bottom point and I'm going to count till I get to the line that intersects with this point. Okay? So in other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My rise in this case is 11. And my run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 over 5 is my slope. And also, I noticed that when I go from right to left, my slope rises, or my line rises, so therefore it is a positive slope. Okay? So let's do another example. Okay? This example is -2, 4, and 5 and -6. Again, the first thing that I'm going to do is graph my line, plot these points, and connect the dots. Okay? Again, I find the slope by using rise over run. So I'm going to have to rise. So how many do I rise to this point? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my run to get to this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so my slope is 10 over 7. However, the last step, I noticed that my line is slanted down. So therefore, it is negative. And I have a negative slope. So my final answer is -10 over 7. And I also want to make sure that my slope is in simplest form. That my fraction is reduced. And -10 over 7 has been reduced. Okay? Next example. Again, I plotted the points and you can see here that the line is a horizontal line. I still want to know what the slope is, and therefore I'm going to do the same exact thing. Well, how many can I rise off of that line? I can't. So therefore my rise would be 0. And my run to this next point would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again, my slope or my fraction needs to be in simplest form. I cannot leave it as 0 over 5. So in order to simplify this, 0 divided by 5 is 0. Okay, by this being a horizontal, and this is a horizontal line, which lets me know that all horizontal lines have the slope of 0. You might want to get that in your notes. Okay, the next line that I have here that I've graphed is a vertical line. Okay, so in order to find the slope, still rise over run. So how many can I rise from this point to this point? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my rise in this case is 6. Well, how can I run? Well, I don't have anywhere to run for this particular line. So my run is 0. 6 divided by 0 cannot be done. So therefore, this is a vertical line, and my slope is undefined. And I'm just going to abbreviate undefined. All vertical lines have an undefined slope. Have a good day.